Hey everyone, welcome to the first devlog of Treasure Hunters, discounting the introduction video in which we record how this project started. In this video, we will go over our first meeting after the long break, our 2 playtest sessions, and the aftermath of each of them. In case you haven't seen the introduction video, this is Treasure Hunters, a casual multiplayer game for you and your friends where you uncover hidden artifacts around a procedurally generated world and try to cash in your artifacts before your friends sabotage your hard work. It's made by me, Tanakorn, Scobmeister, Snowy Owl, and Jimapelpel. Our end goal for this project is releasing it on Steam. Not only would it be our first game released on Steam, it is also the biggest project some of us have worked on. So without further ado, let's jump into the meeting. Our audiences try to market on the relevant platforms, which would probably be lots of GIFs on Reddit. I mean, that's where all the indie games are going now.
Yeah.
Putting their GIFs on Reddit. In the last video, I mentioned that we set out some goals for the game. However, we discussed a lot more than just that. It was mostly summarized in the last devlog though. We want to finish it ideally by September in time for our studies, we want to release it on Steam, and would need that initial £100 to publish it. We considered, or still are considering, getting a publisher. However, for now, we plan on self-publishing it. We want to release the game on Steam for many reasons. For one, it felt more real than releasing it on itch. However, the biggest reason is that Steam has the biggest market, and being a multiplayer game, we need as much reach as possible. We planned out how we want to structure the development of the project in Trello. However, this will soon change as we have found a more suitable tool. For our own productivity, we set out milestones 2 weeks apart, and every time we finished a milestone, we would organise a playtest session. This would allow us to work in short sprints and get a lot of work done. It also allowed us to get continuous feedback on the game, which we definitely needed. Lastly, we wanted to make sure that the game was fun to play, so we asked some friends if they would like to play, and luckily we had quite a lot of people interested. We set up a proper community Discord, which you can join just by clicking the link down in the description, and we set a date for the 21st of June. It was the day of the playtest, and I was really nervous, so nervous, I actually forgot to record. So enjoy this footage of, First off, people did enjoy it. Of course, they were our friends and they would be supportive. However, we trust that they are telling the truth and not telling us what we want to hear. So with that confirmed, we decided we should at least give it a good shot. Speaking of good shots, if you like the way I'm currently presenting the devlogs, give the video a thumbs up. Otherwise, tell me what you would like to see or how you think I could improve by commenting down below. Secondly, we found our target market. It wasn't for casual or competitive gamers, it was for groups of friends. The banter and suspense, as you're about to screw someone over and hear them get mildly annoyed, is what makes it much more entertaining. Yes, it is completely casual, however it likely wasn't going to interest a single person who plays it by themselves and finds random lobbies, as you just don't have the same level of excitement, which we're thinking on how to add to that. Of course, we found an unbelievable amount of bugs, but we also received great suggestions such as the stash locator, half-transparent model for recognizing you're invisible, and a timer for the abilities. Lastly, we found out that our current networking solution wasn't going to cut it. There were many reasons, so I'll list the big 3. Cost. Bolt only supported 20 concurrent users for free. After that, it would require a lot of money, something we just don't have to spare. Region locking. We experienced a massive issue where it didn't allow others internationally to find our sessions. We theorized that it may be due to Bolt's regions, however looking back, Bolt could have probably handled it. Scalability. We found out that Bolt may have just not been for us. Knowing that the project was only going to grow, Bolt was starting to become a bit unmanageable and slow for our users. It had a very high level interface and made it easy for us to use and understand networking initially. However, it also became messy. Plus, we still wanted to learn, so we chose a much more low-level package. This low-level package was Mirror. We knew this would fix some issues, as it was free and had no limits on the players. Due to Mirror being more low-level than Bolt, we reckon we could get past region locking, and in terms of scalability, well, only time would tell, but there weren't really any interfaces this time, it was all just code. Even better was that Mira had a great Steam network plugin called Fizzy Steamworks. After the initial playtest, me and Scobmeister immediately got to work on swapping out Photon Bolt with Mira and Fizzy Steamworks. This took us exactly 2 weeks. Meanwhile, we continued our marketing plans and project management, which, by the way, we switched from Trello to Hackenplan. This Kanban-like board had so much more functionality than Trello, it was actually overwhelming at first, but we decided it would be much more cleaner in the long run to manage everything on here, as before it was just too scattered or too vague. I'll also put a link down in the description, and I would highly recommend trying it if your project will take longer than a month, or if you're working with a team, or if you just like the extra functionality it gives. It's honestly such a powerful tool and has allowed us to be much more focused in terms of what we're doing for the project. So, the 2 weeks flew by and we did another playtest. No new additions, however a massive change to our networking. So, did we achieve what we wanted? Yes, and no. You see, simply switching to it got so many bugs fixed. Bugs just caused from being a Bolt issue, and we do believe that it would scale really well with the project. However, region locking was still an issue. This was rather annoying as we didn't want people to be blocked from playing with each other because they are in different countries. However, time was ticking, so this issue had to go on the backlog for another day. After that, we spent some time cleaning up the messy code that was constructed for the 5-week competition. It was well in time now, and our codebase is much cleaner, more manageable, and smaller. So, in the first 4 weeks, we managed to find out more about what we wanted to do, how we were going to do it, and why. We set up some necessary stuff such as the Discord, this channel, a more robust planning system, and a storage system. We also completely rebuilt our networking solution for the entire project, which, give it a go sometime. You'll wonder why you ever became a programmer. In the next 2 weeks, we cleaned up our code and we were ready to continue with additions to the game. Of course, we still had a playtest, however everything ran as expected and it wasn't too exciting. However, in the next one, we're hoping that all the new additions to the game will make the playtest much more fun. Anyway, so that's it for this devlog. It came out quite late and that was due to me moving and having no Wi-Fi for a week and a bit. Ideally, we want to be able to make these devlogs every dev cycle, so we always have something to finish off on. Currently we're still recapping, however we've covered 6 weeks in this video, and in the next one we will probably cover 4 weeks. This is so we can eventually catch up to our current dev cycle and start talking more in the present tense and let everyone get a good idea where the game is at and what our thoughts are. After all, it's pretty hard to think about what you and 3 others thought about a month ago, and it's really killing my hard drive. Anyway, thank you all again for joining us, and I shall see you in the next devlog. Bye.
Hi guys, this is Bell. I'm the environment designer for Team Goldrush. Just wanted to say, if you're enjoying the series, be sure to like and subscribe, do the YouTube things. You can also join our Discord where we share some daily progress updates, YouTube alerts, testing and more. Here's a sneak peek of what I've been working on for Treasure Hunters. Gonna get a full reveal in a couple of weeks hopefully. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next devlog.